Let's hear it for the organist. Good afternoon, and can I welcome you? I'm Barbara Young, I'm Chairman of the Royal Veterinary College Council, and I declare this ceremony for the presentation of graduates of the Royal Veterinary College for the conferment of degrees and awards now open. Please be seated.
Chair, President, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have none of that. Okay. My name is Stuart Reid, and it's my privilege to be President and Principal here at the Royal Veterinary College and to welcome you to these fantastic surroundings today. You may not realise it, but you're sitting in the same place here at Methodist Central Hall, Westminster, where the first gathering of the United Nations took place, where there was a Gary Barlow Christmas concert, and now here we are at the RVC graduation. It's been a very exciting week in Westminster, and we like to think we're raising the tone still further. And I do welcome you to this most happy of events. Before we start with the conferment of degrees, I'd like to introduce the podium party. Starting at your far left is Lizzie Lockett, who's the Chief Executive Officer of the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons. Dr. Linda Belton, who is the brand new President of the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons, who will be assisting us today in admitting, who will be taking the lead in admitting you to the profession. Professor Wendy Thompson, who is the Vice-Chancellor of the University of London and under whose degree awarding powers we operate. You've met Barbara, our Chairman, and then we have Professor David Church, known to many of you, my Deputy, of course, and Dr. John Fishwick, who is the Course Director for the BVetMed programme, and Hilary Orpet, who is similarly for our veterinary nursing degrees. So without further ado, I'd like to call now on Professor Fiona Tomley, who is going to do the oration for our honorary degree. Thank you.
Please.
Thank you. Chair, President, Principal, President, ladies and gentlemen. Bryan Charleston is Director of the Pirbright Institute in Surrey. In a distinguished career, he has made major contributions to our understanding and control of viral diseases of livestock. This encompasses basic knowledge of host responses to infection, the development of new or improved control measures, and he's been influencing and shaping national disease control strategies and commercial vaccine development programs through his work. But back in 1982, Bryan was essentially in your shoes, as was his wife, Janet, and they had just completed their BVetMed degrees from the Royal Veterinary College. So Bryan's had a very interesting journey. After a few years in large animal practice, where he became an expert in bovine embryo transfer, he took a master's degree in molecular biology at UCL, a PhD as a Wellcome Trust Scholar at the University of London, and then after a brief period as a postdoc, both at the RVC and then at the Babraham Institute, he joined in 1994 the Compton Laboratory of the Institute for Animal Health, which is now incorporated within the Pirbright Institute. There he established new disease models in a range of natural livestock hosts and led studies to generate safety and efficacy data for product registration and licensing in the UK and internationally. But Bryan's passion was research, and he really wanted to understand the immune responses of ruminants to virus infections. Colleagues from that time recall that he invested a lot of time discussing the complexities of human and veterinary viruses, always enhancing debates by bringing clinical experience to questions of molecular virology, immunology, and pathogenesis. Over the next few years, he gained a reputation for his work on bovine viral diarrhea virus, which included groundbreaking and probably unique studies using in utero infection of cattle to reveal that persistence in vivo by this virus required the virus to block the induction of type 1 interferon. This discovery paved the way for developing safe live vaccines based on using recombinant viruses that were defective in the blocking interferon function. And this ability to combine skilled surgical approaches in large animals with hypothesis-driven critical science is really typified Bryan's work throughout the whole of his career. So going back to those early days of BVD work, one of his postdocs, Jane Glue, told me it was a brilliant place to work, incredibly busy, fabulous science, and yet the lab was always full of laughter and chatter with many lively or heated, depending on your point of view, debates, and they generally were not scientific. Outside of the lab, Bryan was a team player, especially when it came to the interdepartmental competitions, notably rounders, football, but I seem to remember he also contributed to the immunology division, winning the canteen prize for the most food consumed at a Christmas dinner. So no slouch there. He was also a regular in the annual boundary walk around the Compton site and often regaled us with tales of his family cycling adventures, and he drove to work in a huge mud-splattered white van because his weekends were spent driving his teenage boys to motocross events. It was rumoured that his other car was a red Lotus, but I never saw that. The 2001 foot and mouth disease outbreak in the UK was a watershed for veterinary virology, and the need to develop more and better vaccines was highlighted in the Royal Society Follett report. Bryan took up this challenge and established a programme at the Pirbright Institute that built on his knowledge of bovine immunology to understand immune responses now to foot and mouth disease virus. This programme was incredibly successful and is still progressing today, developing methods to stabilise virus structures, discovering that different parts of the virus induce different types of antibody response, identifying the major sites, cellular sites of virus persistence in wildlife hosts in Africa particularly, and quantifying viral transmission in livestock hosts. And these outputs really have shaped the subsequent course of development of foot and mouth disease vaccines and also surveillance. I could go on, but time doesn't permit, but just suffice to say that through his leadership, he's brought this holistic and internationally inclusive approach to many other viral diseases, including influenza and Rift Valley fever. In 2015, Bryan became the director of the Pirbright Institute, and I think it's fair to say that when he took over, the Institute had been through a decade of turbulence. But under his very impressive leadership, it's prospered and grown with significant new infrastructure in place and a very positive working relationship with both DEFRA and other international agencies to maintain outbreak preparedness and develop improved diagnostics, vaccines, and disease models. During the pandemic, investment into understanding of the immune system of livestock paid dividends as Pirbright rapidly provided a platform that could measure the immunogenicity of human COVID vaccines in pigs, thus informing human study design and providing the UK government with critical information on whether vaccines would protect against new SARS-CoV-2 variants as they emerged. Recently, with the investment of around £37 million from the UK government and from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Institute has established a Centre for Veterinary Vaccine Innovation and Manufacturing, realising Bryan's ambition to go from basic science principles right through to product development, a full circle. So talking of full circles, just go back to the moment I talked about at the start about the bovine embryo transfer skills that Bryan honed while he was in large animal practice. Many years later, he was invited to the Falkland Islands to carry out embryo transfers there on the national herd. It was such big news that he was on the local radio, and it was a really successful expedition to reintroduce genetic variation into the island's cattle. So naturally, on his return, his colleagues teased him for years that all the resulting bull calves on the Falklands are probably called Bryan. Professor Bryan Charleston has received many accolades and awards that pay tribute to his contributions to immunology, virology, and vaccinology, and in 2023 he was made a Fellow of the Royal Society in recognition of this work. He's remained a constant friend and supporter of the RVC, his alma mater, and it's therefore with great pleasure that today we honour him here. And so, President and Principal, I present Professor Bryan Charlton for the award of Honorary Degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, honoris causa.
Good afternoon. I present to you those candidates who have achieved the foundation degree in science in veterinary nursing. Charlotte Auger. Jack Alexander Bacon. Crystal Jade Bennett. Samantha Box. Jessica May Brown. Darcy Elizabeth Burke. Olivia Byrne. Chloe Ann Bushell. Teresa Chu-Wichaikun. Alice Louise Cook. Fabiana de Silva Bonfim. Katrin Mari Davis. Grace Ann Davies. Alicia Jane Dickinson. Megan Janetta Doe. Megan Leanne Evans. Simone Sophia Fletcher. Sumile Tamsin Louise Furuyama. Roisin Hannah Goodall. Ja Dui Guduidi Gabrielli. Ellie May Humphreys. Ellison Hunter. Hannah Olivia Isaac. Natalie Jaramillo Bolanos. Evangeline Kibble. Louise Kinross. Lucy Victoria Kirchin. Eleanor Julia Ann Laban. Freya Rose Levy. Taylor Patricia Little. Phoebe Beatrice McConville. Chloe Amber Nunn. Yasmin Mateki Omanji. Kieran O'Rourke. Eleanor Randall. Morgan Chanel Rapson. Lauren Lorraine Reeve. Holly Louise Simmons. Ebony Smith. Ritik Tarkorshan. Chloe Grace Townsend. Gina Verrill. Lorna Louise Vincent. Megan Elizabeth Walden. Nadia Khaled Wali. Lucy May Walsh. Amber Lee Wedge. Elise Victoria Wilkinson. Georgia Winter. Joyce Wong. Andriana Nefertini Wright. Dilara Hatis Yakar. I now present to you those candidates who have achieved the Bachelor of Science in Veterinary Nursing. Anusha Mansour Aziz. Charlotte Emily Crabb. Amy Louise Middleton. Helena Christina Natalia O'Brien. Tatiana Recis. Tone Sum Matilda Tang. Freya Matilda Sophie Wheatley. And that concludes the candidates who have achieved a Veterinary Nursing Award. Please join us in congratulating them.
I present to you those candidates who have achieved the Bachelor of Veterinary Medicine. Abigail Abbott. McKenna Elise Adler. Rebecca Eugenia Agrest. Isabel Maria Alarcon. Alina Alexandrov. Becky Linda Allen. Zoe Francis Allen. Lauren Ann Andronio Bauer. Falguni Parag Ashar. I've been asked to slow down, so I'll be happily to do that. Sorry, Stuart, we're rushing you off your feet. Edward Arthur Lane Ballum. Sarah Balling. Hazel Jane Barton. Olivia Ann Bass. Grace Alexandra Beacall. Tasmir, I beg your pardon, Kaur Bahat. Eleanor Blore. Iona Tasmin Braxton. Lucy Elizabeth Britton. Elizabeth Pilar Brooks. Tamira Mylene Brown. Riley D. Brown Herman. James Michael Bryant. Yuri Ian Burton. Scarlett Campbell. Georgie Catchpole. Alif Rayna Kanak. Saskia Sophie Chelia. Yehoa Chen. Yoki Chin. Carissa Sian Chow. Rahat Chowdhury. Alexander Frederick Chook. Kirsty Helen Clark. Laura Emily Clay. Izzy Coughlin. Verity Alexa Stewart Cole. Harriet Jane Collins. Georgia Alice Coney. Jack Ryan Conway. Grace Cook. Lucy Ann Kelly Cornwell. Rachel Nicole Costello. Finn Crockett. Alexandra Bazzoni Kuro. Maya Tegan Daborn. Gigi DeFort Menares Lee. Caitlin Danielle Dedit. Millie Charlotte DeNevo. Michelle Demkova. Rebecca Devlin. Aronvar Singh Dani. Saffron Benita Dolakea. Husita Dodia. Tanya Joyanne Douglas. Mathis Tio Drapo. Alexandra Katcher Edwards. Hanif El Houdagay. Jessica Farmer. Peter Thomas Finis. Brittany Ann Ford. Sarah Jane Frey. On Mei Fung. Rachel Claire Garnett. Ilana Louise Gibbs. Rosanna Grace Gloucester. Olivia Jane Glynn. Alice Arabella Goff. Melissa Janet Gomez. Caitlin Maria Emily Goodbourne. Elizabeth Gurnell. Marine Gutton. Megan Elizabeth Hall. Laura Beth Hamer. Georgia Grace Harson. Chloe Jane Harwood. Iona Emily Hayes. Callahan Elizabeth Hennessy. Stefan Hernandez. Eden Herrin. Anthony Martin Hill. Nina Hines Lang. James Thomas Alexander Holiday. Emma Louise Horsnell Shave. Emily Hughes. Melissa Joan Hull. Lachlan Michael Hyson. Carly Isham. Cern Newbury Iverson. Fraser William Jackson. Annalise Jacobs. Zoe Louisa James. JJ Yashitska. Thomas John Jenkin. Liberty Beth John. Laura Rose Johns. Robin Hannah Johnston. Jae-won June. Mark Reed Juno. Athena Cam. Mikey Keane. Holly Patricia Keys. Jade Annalee Khan. Pam Kira. Dan B. Kim. Catherine Tony Denise Clara. Ida Shun Knutson. May Ko. Seon Kugendradas. Eva Kusima. Anantha Kumarval. Nora Sheen Quo. Car Lee Lily Kwok. Callum James Laddell. Charlotte Hilda Lai. Alicia Jing Lam. Cayman May Lambert. Nicole Joyce Latini. Ellie K. Leduc. Sharon Lee. Yanuvi Makaran Leila. Rachel Eugenia Lee Leather. Tanya Lewis. Kuyi Zoe Lee. Oliver Howley Liebster. Sasha Heather Ling. Noel Orbin Egin Link. Hoi Pei Lee. Bella Lockhart. Bethany Jade Lorenz. Megan Sarah Lucas. Jean-Paul Louis. Jessica Michelle Lund Campos. Rachel Moore McDonald. Danya Bahari Mahedavan. Olivia Matilda Mahaley. Sally Elizabeth Manessa. Ellie Rachel Mangano. Nicole Marie Mango. James Leslie Manley. Francesca Marie Mansfield. Tinasha Seke Marang. Theo William Marsh. Catherine Carol Ann Marson. Hannah Elizabeth McCall. Ryan Socheat McCormick. Lydia Ruth McEwen. Daisy Alexandra Sally McKenna Manhole. Oisin Michael McNally Riley. Isis Lisa Minell. Avanti Tara Menon. Kylie Shane Miller. Sebastian Alexandra Miller. Sarah Meir. Georgia Lee Mitchell. Rowan Moore. Noah Hudson Muntweiler. Jess Murray Price. Jessica Rennie Myers. Jack Philip Nethercott. Ho Yen Enji. Nelvi Eng. Eleanor Shouthen Nichols. Olivia Grace Noe. Louise Claire O'Brien. Jack William Aldridge. Sorry, Jessica Oliver. I beg your pardon. Emmanuel Oladipo Oyedeji Oluyedi Oluyemi. Remy Onabolu. Alexia Marilyn Orchard. Kira Louise O'Reilly. Louise Ellen Overy. Ollie Edward Owen. Sinead Angrahad Owen. Alyssa Marie Sanchez Palmer. Jasmine Rose Palmer. Ashni Patel. Catherine Elizabeth Pemberton. Nina Sophia Eve Perkins. Phoebe Lilla Jacqueline Packard Price. Sophie Elizabeth Pinagar. Diana Alexandra Pinto Germano. Devon Claire Ellingson Fletcher. Shuthri Ravashankar. Alicia Ann Redman. Annabelle Grace Richards. Kira Michelle Richards. Isabel Starr Richards. Olivia Angelines Roberts. Pearl Roche. James Warren Rowe. Jessica Kelly Rowe. Emily Solveig Rossiter. Chiara Maria Ramonello. Sally Ross. Alexandra Marie Rudland. Charles William Sandbach. Nitika Sangrasi. Madison Elaine Santee. Morgan Rachel Shankstis. Kathleen Brenner Selhorst. Maria Gabriela Semide. Rachel Renee Siltala. Matilda DeFrency Rainton Simpson. Jordan April Simpson Brown. Sydney Essie Skinner. Emma Jessica Slater. Cassidy Louise Smith. Joshua James Smith. Rebecca Edith Smith. Robin Zoe Smith. Dershan Solanki. Tripti Sol. Cynthia Jane Spafford. Amy Terry Sparham. Celeste Ella Natasha Spink. Lauren Mabel Stevenson. Christina Ellen Stewart. Isabel Mona Sumner. Montana Ray Tocalo. Leanne Ton. Jessica Hock Yong Tang. Gilbert Eugene Tays. Caitlin Taylor. Callum Daniel Taylor. Elise Michelle Taylor. Sinead Latoya Taylor. Emma Joy Teitelbaum. Bigotha Thamaraja. Colin John Timothy. Megan Torher. Danielle Amber Rose Tolhurst Cherryman. Ying Fung Cherry Tsi. Cassie Sue Yi Tersley. Kishan Vara. Anastasia Elaine Vialov. Tim Frederick Vole. Nicoletta Bricky. Kaylee Charlotte Voigt. Jordan Klaus Wallace. Wang Min En Darrell. Talitha Randula Wanigasehi. Carrie Emily Waring. Adam Samuel Dante Worth. Cody Sean Wertheimer. Jessica Marie White. Wilfred Hugo George Whitehouse. Ellen Victoria Wilkes. Jessica Allison Williams. Kristen Sum Ying Wong. Y. Yan Hilary Wong. Charles Joseph Wooding. Lewis William John Rosnitska. Rainbow Nok Lam Yuan. That concludes the candidates who have achieved a Bachelor of Veterinary Medicine. Please join us in congratulating them. All right. Principal? Chair?
President and Principal, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you those graduates who are to be awarded prizes. Yeah, exactly. From the Foundation Degree in Science in Veterinary Nursing, the winner of the prize for first place, Chloe Ann Bushell. From the Bachelor of Science in Veterinary Nursing, the winner of the prize for first place, Helena Christina Natalie O'Brien. From the Bachelor of Veterinary Medicine, the winner of the Coleman Medal for the Best Equine Project, Alice Arabella Goff. Winner of the Derek Kavanagh Prize for Best Research Project 2, Mikey Kane. Winner of the RVC Prize for the Best Small Animal Domestic RP2, Jordan April Simpson Brown. Winner of the Royal Agricultural Society of England Prize for Research Project 2, Wilfred Hugo George Whitehouse. Winner of the Vial de Saint-Bel Medal for first place in the final year of the BVetMed, and winner of the Mordun Foundation Prize for Research Project 2, Charles Joseph Wooding. Winner of the Student Union Award for Extracurricular Excellence, Remy Janine Onabalo. Winner of the Dave Sherlock Jones Prize for the most outstanding contribution to RVC Students' Union and Student Life. Wait a minute, I haven't told you who he is yet. Student Life, the one and only Jack Ryan Conway. And finally, for student prizes, I present to you Charles Joseph Wooding, winner of the University of London Betchwell Prize for first place over all years of the Bachelor of Veterinary Medicine course. Congratulations. Chair, President and Principal, I present to you those members of staff who have been awarded prizes. The James B. Student-led Awards for an outstanding individual contribution to student education for 2024 are Christina Madden for going the extra mile, and Evie Yon for Outstanding Teacher. And in absentia, Emily Bocock for Super Support Staff. That concludes the presentation of prizes.
So congratulations, the fun never stops. It's now my great privilege to hand over to colleagues from the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons who are going to do a really important job this afternoon because you're only halfway there. So, President, Chief Executive.
Thank you, Principal. I'm delighted to be here for this very important section of the proceedings, the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons admission ceremony. I hope that those of you who are about to become fully fledged veterinary surgeons and registered veterinary nurses will understand the significance of what's just about to take place when the RCVS President, Linda Belton, will ask you to make your declaration and become a member of the college. But for those family and friends who may not be aware, let me just take a moment to explain. Although the Royal Veterinary College and the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons sound very similar and are indeed often confused, we actually have very different roles. While the RVC is a veterinary school, and global #1 at that, the RCVS, on the other hand, is principally a statutory regulator, although we also have a role under the Charter to lead the veterinary nursing profession too. Veterinary surgeons need to be registered with the college in order to practice in the UK. Veterinary nurses need to be registered with us in order to carry out specific delegated tasks. Being on the register means you've met educational standards. That's what your graduation's all about. Staying on the register means keeping up to date and abiding by our code of professional conduct. But people do often get the two organisations confused. This means that when Mr. Angry rings up to say that our students have been running amok in Camden, I'm sure that never happens, I can pass him straight on to Stuart. And when Stuart gets a call to say that veterinary surgeon X has done something inappropriate, I'm sure he has pleasure passing them straight back to us. And of course, it was even more confusing 10 years ago, which is now, when Stuart was both RVC principal and also RCVS president. So once you stop being Stuart's responsibility, you become ours. And there was a sweet spot right after you graduated and just before you registered when technically you could do whatever you liked. But that moment has well and truly passed. So I'm delighted now to hand over to our President, Linda, to invite you to be admitted to the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons in front of all of the amazing people who've supported you to get this far.
It is my absolute pleasure and privilege today to now call upon the graduates just presented with their degrees in Veterinary Nursing, Bachelor of Science in Veterinary Nursing, Foundation Degree in Veterinary Nursing, and also the Bachelor of Veterinary Medicine, to stand now and to repeat the following declaration. We'll go through it line by line. Okay. I promise and solemnly declare that I will pursue the work of my profession with integrity and accept my responsibilities to the public, my clients, the profession, and the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons. And that above all, my constant endeavour will be to ensure the health and welfare of animals committed to my care. Well done, thank you. Okay. We have a little more to do. So, RVN graduates, would you please stand as I formally admit you to membership of the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons? In the name of the Council of the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons, and by virtue of the power conferred upon them by the Royal Charter and by Act of Parliament, I do hereby admit you as associates of the said Royal College, and by the same power do confer upon you the right to be styled registered veterinary nurses, and to be known and deemed and recognised henceforth as duly qualified members of the veterinary nursing profession. Okay, and if I could now ask the BVetMed graduates to please stand. In the name of the Council of the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons, and by virtue of the power conferred upon them by the Royal Charter and Act of Parliament, I do hereby admit you as members of the said Royal College, and by the same power do confer upon you the right to be styled veterinary surgeons, and to be known and deemed and recognised henceforth as duly qualified members of the veterinary profession. Thank you. Okay, if you'd like to sit down. Congratulations to you all, and welcome as the newest members of the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons. You all have worked very hard to be here today, but I can honestly say it's worth it. I've obviously been a member of the college for a few years now, but I am very new in the role of president, as in week 1. Being new in a role is often daunting, but can also be exciting. Will every day as a vet or RVN, in whatever career path you follow, go well? No, it just won't. But your years of learning and training will have equipped you with the tools you need to navigate your way. I've never forgotten, or should that be been allowed to forget, the first down cow I went to see after starting in practice. I spent so long looking for a vein that she quite frankly decided she'd be better to get up and walk off, which is, of course, exactly what she did. The RCVS is now your Royal College. Make good use of it. It provides a wealth of resources aimed to help us perform and meet the standards the college requires us to work to. Being a regulated professional brings with it certain privileges, and as ever, with privileges come responsibilities. The aim of our code of conduct is to ensure we are aware of our responsibilities, and the supporting guidance from the RCVS is just that. It is there to support and guide you in meeting the code and fulfilling our responsibilities as veterinary professionals. The RCVS, as a compassionate regulator, works to help us succeed, as opposed to just disciplining us if we fall short. Whilst we're all focused on animal health and welfare, animals have owners and keepers, and we need to work well with people to achieve good outcomes for the animals under our care, whatever the species. The people you will meet throughout your career, whether they be colleagues or clients, will add so much to your working life. Taking the time to forge good relationships with people will enrich your work in so many ways and enhance your ability to use your veterinary skills to best effect. The RCVS Vet GDP programme is there to support you as you start your veterinary career and can be completed from a variety of different roles. It's there to help you become confident as well as competent. It is so important for us all to work within a team that supports you to grow and develop. And it's also important that we work collaboratively with our vet and veterinary nurse colleagues. Whilst our guidance quite reasonably says that we must work within our area of competence, that is not the same as saying we mustn't stretch ourselves. It is so much easier to stretch ourselves when we have good support around us. Being here on this very special day, I can see so many people who have supported you. Supporters, thank you one and all. You make a difference. So, enjoy your veterinary career. Wherever that career takes you. Career paths should perhaps be viewed more as a climbing wall than a ladder. There are so many different possible routes, and sometimes moving sideways or even back a bit opens up a new route which we couldn't see before. I can honestly say that given my time again, my choice would still be a veterinary career. Good luck to you all. Thank you, and I now call upon the President and Principal to complete the conduct of the graduation ceremony of the Royal Veterinary College.
Thank you, Madam President, for your kind words, and I know they'll be taken very much to heart by all those here today. And so on behalf of the graduating class, thank you very much indeed, once again. Now, at this point in the ceremony, normally we would be inducting our new president of the Students' Union. That is not happening this year because Ezrie has done such an appalling job that we're making her do it all over again. Actually, that's not true. You voted for her to have a second year in office. So Ezrie, thank you so much, wherever you are. We're very grateful for whatever you do for the college, so thank you. So, it's pretty warm down here. I suspect it's rather warm up there, so I shall be brief. Graduation is what it says on the tin. It's a step along a path. It's a step along the way. And I don't think there's anybody in this room who will not have had some sort of similar experience of a rite of passage, and they may well be reflecting on that today. When I was a teen, I decided I wanted to go to become a medical doctor. And I went to see my careers master, and he said, Stuart, the only way you're going to get into medical school is if you give your body to science. So clearly I didn't do that, at least not yet. But when I first stood here, I recognized I was standing between you and your various degrees and declarations and admissions. But now I'm standing between you and your celebrations. But ladies and gentlemen, one more time, the class of 2024, thank you. And so now I address you as colleagues. How scary is that? I remember speaking to an alumnus a number of years ago. RVC is a special place. Today is a very special day. But he said, Stuart, you don't understand how special the RVC is. He said, it was the scene of my first drink, my first dance, my first smoke, or vape, I guess now, my first drink, my first dance, my first smoke, my first kiss. Yeah. My real intimacy with my future partner, and it was the scene of my first fight. He said it was a hell of a night. So, and I'm sure you're going to go off and have a wonderful set of celebrations today. But before you do that, I'd like to offer you a few more words on top of our presidents as you go on your way. First is really to remember to be humble. I mean, we're all feeling really special today, and I know we all think we've got all the things that we need, but we will continue to learn as we step out of this place. I remember in my very first job, I was expected to do some sort of brain transplant or something on my first day. And I asked for what the tasks would be, and my boss said, "Stuart, could you make everybody a cup of coffee?" I was distraught. Here I was with my new Glasgow degree, and I was feeling pretty good about myself, and I was rather downhearted. He said, don't worry, Stuart, we'll show you how the kettle works. So, second was to remember that being likable is really very important. I was on a farm where a farmer in Aberdeenshire you were referred to as loons if you were a boy, if you were male at that age. And the farmer said to me, "Loon, if folk like you, they'll forgive you anything." And then he looked at his dead sheep and said, "Just about anything." So it is a fact, though, that if you're likable, people will work with you as you learn to do the things that you're now trained to do. Another thing to remember is we've been very fortunate to be able to celebrate many advanced awards and distinctions and honours and all sorts of things. But just remember, and I've said this to my tutees through the year, I ask the question, what is it that you call the person who has passed their finals with 51%? You call them doctor. That's what you call them. And if I can offer any words of solace to those who might regard themselves as C-grade students, it does mean that one day you can be principal of the Royal Veterinary College. Fourth, and perhaps more seriously, is look after yourselves, look after each other, and you won't go far wrong. And make sure you do join your professional associations, whatever they may be. And remember that we are here for you, wherever you might go. I don't know who it was that said, be your own self, forge your own way, be independent, don't follow anybody else's path. Well, that's all very well until you find you're lost in the dark in a wood in the middle of the night. And if you see a path, it's absolutely fine to follow that at that point. And so do remember that although we've trained you to be individuals, you will be going out and working as teams. And that's really my fifth point, and it's no longer just about you. You'll be joining teams, the vet-led teams. You'll be working in teams where there are many people who aren't from the same professional background. And you're now committed, as you've just made the declaration, you are committed to your clients and the animals committed to you, entrusted to your care. The final one is really remember to be happy. Find something you do that makes you happy, and as they say, you'll never do a day's work in your life. And there are so many things you can do with your veterinary degree and your veterinary nursing degrees. And I do encourage you, not necessarily, in fact, I can almost guarantee that the thing that you think you're going to be doing for the rest of your life, you won't. You'll find different things to do with your qualifications. But I can see at the back of the room, there are many, many happy faces. There are some that are actually quite emotional, little few tears out there. And they remember you going off to kindergarten. They remember you winning a prize at speech day, or not. They remember you going off to university, and here you are today, all grown up, and they are so happy and so proud. And if you're going to ask them for money, today's a great day to do it. We had a family who had 3 children graduating on the same day, Mary, Michael, and I think it was Peter. One was getting a BVetMed, one was getting an MSc, one was getting a PhD, and I asked them which child they loved the most. And the parents said, none of those. We actually love Madeline, she got a job. So get out there and do it. But quite seriously, you owe so, at the front, you owe so much to the people at the back and above you. Why don't you stand up, find them, turn around, blow them kisses, and give them a big round of applause. Please, up you get, find them. We've also recognised a few select members of our teaching staff, but I recognise that I don't do much teaching these days, and all that you've achieved through their efforts and their trust in you. And whilst I can go on about the investments that we've made in our capital estate and all the great things that we've got plans for, the fact is it comes down to our people. So on your behalf, I thank my colleagues, both on staff and in council, for all they've done. Thank you, colleagues. So finally, I do turn back to the front of the room and my new colleagues, as we call them, and just to remind you that you are our raison d'etre. We may be a first-class clinical facility. We may be a first-class research facility. We may be QS ranked one in the world. Did anybody mention that? Oh, they did. Okay. But actually, the reason that we exist is because we're a university and we're here to educate you. And whilst you may have chosen us based on our reputation previously, our reputation now depends on you. Oh my. No, I'm sure, looking at you today, our future's in very good hands, and I know that we all look forward to working with you as you forge your careers, wherever they may be. And I return to my school days, actually. I sat next to a big chap when I was about 14 called Tex. He wasn't from Texas, but he had an American accent, so we called him Tex. And our maths teacher came in and he said, boys, you're so stupid, you don't know how stupid you are. Now, educational techniques have changed, just to be clear. And he said, and I'll prove it. He said, stand up if you think you're stupid. Well, we weren't that daft. But to my abject horror, Tex got slowly to his feet. And our maths teacher said, boy, you don't think you're stupid, do you? And he said, no, sir, but I couldn't see you standing there all alone. And looking around the room, I realize I'm the only one standing. So, finally, class of 2024, thank you for everything you've done through those awful pandemic years, everything you've brought, and everything you're going to continue to contribute. And this is your opportunity to give a standing ovation for everybody in the room. Is remember that wherever you go and whatever you do, you'll always be an RVC graduate. Congratulations.
Well, what a great afternoon it's been. And this is the end of our formal part, our formal assembly. And though Stuart said he was the only thing between you and celebration, I'm actually the only thing between you and celebration. I just want to say that I add my congratulations and very best wishes for whatever the next stage of your career is. And just always remember, you are part of that global super family that is the RVC family. So now there's only one thing to do, and that is go forth and celebrate. Thank you.
it.